Good morning. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on maintenance. This is maintenance week 14, day 3. I woke up this morning up about a half pound. I'm not too concerned. I went from 200.6 to 201.2 today. You're going to bounce around a quarter, half pound. If you're an overachiever, you may gain a pound or a pound and a half, or lose a pound or a pound and a half. So don't be too concerned about it. I seem to be bouncing between 198 on the low side and 203, 204 on the high side. Today at 201.2, I'm kind of in the middle of the range of where I need to be, which is good. To follow along my comments of yesterday, I'm an acute diabetic, so my feet tingle and my feet, sometimes legs get numb. Sometimes my feet hurt. If you're laying in bed at night and you're a diabetic and your feet hurt, either one of two possible solutions. One, put a pillow underneath your legs so that you prop your feet up in the air a little. That might help. The other thing I have found that generally will relieve some of the numbness and the pain is if you scooch down in your bed to where your feet press against the baseboard at the bottom, at the end of the bed. Sometimes that pressure on the feet will help. It all goes back to getting a good night's sleep. You've got to get a good night's sleep. I don't care if you weigh 600 pounds or 100 pounds. If you're not sleeping good at night, figure out why. Because here's why. First thing you reach for when you get out of bed and you get dressed, first thing you reach for when you have not slept well the prior night, if you've been restless or if you have woken up several times during the night, you reach for 6 cups of coffee. Well, when you consume that first cup of coffee, your blood sugar spikes and then you crash. And then you reach for a second cup of coffee and your blood sugar spikes for half hour, and then you crash. And then you reach for another cup of coffee and you get into this yo-yo effect with your blood sugar. I mean, you don't have to be eating a donut or 6 donuts to spike your blood sugar up and then crash back down. A cup of coffee will do it, or 8 cups of coffee will do it, trust me. So it's very important that you get a good night's sleep. The other thing that your old self used to do, the other thing that I used to do is I would wake up, and I've shared with you I've got sleep apnea. At one point in my life, I didn't know what sleep apnea was. I just knew I woke up more tired than when I went to bed. So the first thing I would do is to reach for that cup of coffee. The next thing I would do is eat, because we all know when you wake up tired, you're hungry. And if you're hungry, you need to eat. I don't care what you eat. Cereal, omelets, bacon and egg, whatever you generally eat, you'll reach for and cook and eat. Because we must be hungry because we're tired. We're tired because we have no energy. And so food will provide us the energy we need. The cup of coffee will provide us the energy that we need or cups of coffee to get through the day. You've got to change your mindset. You can no longer think like that. And I'm talking to you folks on maintenance as well as I'm talking to you folks that are on a water fast. It doesn't matter whether you're on maintenance or you're water fasting. Now, if you're water fasting, you shouldn't be having coffee. If you're on maintenance, I highly recommend that you don't drink coffee on maintenance. And your body will go through a withdrawal period, whether you're water fasting or on maintenance. You'll have terrific caffeine headaches as your body comes off the caffeine and readjusts itself to not getting 4 or 6 cups of coffee every day. Again, watch what you're consuming if you're on maintenance. And if you're on a water fast, hey, you only get 3 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water a day. And that's only starting on day 8. Take me up on my challenge. Try water fasting for 30 days. That's all I ask. And keep track of your weight. Prove to yourself this works. This is a low cost, no exercise, no supplements, no prepackaged foods, no outlay of any money way to lose weight and keep it off. Think about it. That's all I've got for today. Have a good hump day. Make it a great Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow.